Welcome to another Snack Food Quickie. We're going to check out something a little strange here today. This is Slim Jim Vlasic Dill Pickle with dill pickle seasonings. Uh, this is a 0.97 ounce package that I recently found at a discount West Coast grocery chain called Grocery Outlet, where you can find strange things that didn't sell well in other places. Now, I think everybody in America has seen a Slim Jim. You know, they're right by the cash register. Uh, it's been many years since I've eaten one, and I don't really recall what they taste like, much less dill pickle. Now, here in the last year or so, there has been a trend of dill pickle flavored everything from Lay's chips to Pringles and even cheese. You know, almost anything you can think of they've been given a twist with dill, and now that includes Slim Jim. Now, what is a Slim Jim? Let's take a brief look at the history of these. Slim Jim is a snack food, of course. It's a meat snack food. Slim Jim is an American meat snack brand sold and manufactured by ConAgra Brands. Slim Jim snacks are widely available and popular in the United States, generating 575 million in revenue in 2015. Wow, it looks like somebody needs to update the Slim Jim Wikipedia page, at least to any point in the last decade. About 1 billion Slim Jim snacks are produced annually in at least 21 varieties. Al Levis, along with his brother in law and partner Joseph Cherry, invented the first Slim Jim in 1929 in Pennsylvania. In the 1940s, they hired a meat packer to develop the product for production. In 1967, Levis sold the company for about $20 million to General Mills, which moved the operations to Raleigh, North Carolina, and merged them into the meatpacking operations of their recently acquired Jesse Jones Sausage Company to create Goodmark Foods. Ron Dodgett moved to Raleigh in 1969 as he was named corporate controller of the newly formed entity and was later the company's vice president of finance. In 1982, General Mills put the company up for sale, and Doggett and three other Goodmark executives acquired the company. Doggett assumed the offices of president and chief operating officer. ConAgra bought Goodmark in 1998. Until 2009, the former Jones sausage plant in Garner, North Carolina, was the only facility in the world that produced Slim Jims. The product Levis created is different from the one produced in the 1990s with Ron Adams, 1925 to 2020, developing the current Slim Jim recipe while working for Goodmark. And then tragedy struck. Production was interrupted after an explosion and a fire on June 9, 2009, which heavily damaged the plant in Garner, killing 3 workers and a subcontractor worker. ConAgra reopened the plant 6 weeks after the accident. Since it could only produce about half of its original capacity, ConAgra arranged for other facilities to produce Slim Jims, including a facility in Troy, Ohio. On May 20th, 2011, the facility in Garner closed the same day that the company's former spokesman, Macho Man Randy Savage, died. Does anybody remember that plant explosion? I remember reading that in 2009. That was really tragic to hear that some people lost their lives when they were just at work. Now, taking a look at this one here, here's how these have been marketed. Here's a store retail package of the 0.28 ounce sizes. And of course, it included this image right here. Slim. This almost looks AI. It's Slim Jims inside of a Vlasic brand pickled jar. Crunch into bold, zesty flavor, which they were never sold like that, but it does look cool nonetheless, doesn't it? And then, of course, they're marketed as a simple lunchtime delicacy. Nice one. Very punny, ConAgra. And let's take a look at the ingredients. All right, beef, pork. Oh, darn it. This has pork in it? Okay, I didn't know that. Now that's an issue. Um, I quit eating pork about a month ago, but you know what? I have to eat it again, probably one last time when I try Spam Korean barbecue. So I'll go ahead and proceed with this. I may mention why I quit eating pork in a later video. So the ingredients: beef, pork, all right, mechanically separated chicken, God, water, textured soy flour, corn syrup, contains less than 2% of salt, dextrose, natural flavors, maltodextrin, paprika, and extractives of paprika, sugar, dill weed, which goes wonderfully on salmon, by the way, hydrogenated palm oil, cottonseed, coconut, and soybean oils. It doesn't say and or. It has all those oils. Sodium phosphate, modified food starch, lactic acid starter culture, citric acid, also known as vitamin C, barley malt extract, extractives of turmeric, hydrolyzed protein, sunflower oil, soy lecithin, sodium nitrate, and it contains soy. Yeah, I'm still going to eat this. Okay, so let's see. Uh, I was going to go into nutritional facts, but you know what? I can't read them. It's too small. So, but I don't think it's going to matter because unless this thing is really good, I'm probably not going to eat all of it. All right, let's see if it's easy to open. No, that would be a big no. How are you supposed to open this if you've got it in your lunchbox? And first of all, this is too long for a lunchbox, but how in the world are you supposed to open this? You just bring your own scissors all the time? All right, let's cut that off. Boy, that's annoying. And American packages are difficult to open because American consumers allow it. In Japan, you won't find a package difficult to open because if there's something like that, the consumers refuse to buy it. Therefore, everything's easy to open. So until Americans get more picky, we're going to have difficult to open packages and it won't change. Oh, God. Extremely powerful dill on the nose. And in fact, I can smell this. I can smell this at least 6 to 8 inches away from my nose. Just a savage punch of dill. All right, so here we go. It's been years since I tried a Slim Jim, so let's check it out. Well, the the dill is all there, as promised. I'm getting lots and lots and lots of dill, just layer after layer. It's almost primarily dill flavored, and oddly, I don't know if it's because of the brand name being mentioned. This does taste like a Vlasic brand dill pickle, which I believe probably have some sugar because I'm getting a little bit of sweetness from this as well, which did list sugar on the ingredients. Hmm. Okay, this is actually better than I expected. The packaging is just a pain to open, but this is better than I expected. Dill with beef and pork? It does work. Hmm. Okay, so how would I rate these? It's going to go above a 5 for sure because, as you can see, this says a smoked snack stick, and I'm really surprised about something that this is making me think about. Akita, Japan, where smoked pickles are a local delicacy, and I absolutely love those things. It is so hard. Almost anything smoked in Akita, Akitashi, or the Akita Prefecture, now the town proper in the prefecture. Smoked snacks are popular there, and I'm very surprised that these remind me of Akita, Japan, smoked pickles. So I'm going to give them a 7. I'm going to give the Slim Jim pickle a 7 because they brought me a really happy food memory. Hmm. I'm surprised. I did not expect to rate these that high. So yeah, if you like dill pickle, if you can still find these on your store shelf, go for it. Not bad. 7 out of 10. All right, that wraps it up. I didn't know I was going to be talking about pickled Slim Jims here for 12 minutes. But if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe because I'll be doing more. This is fun. And until next time, enjoy your snack food tasting and peace out from Sam.